Welcome back to our channel. So students, this is the last minute revision of the subject business law and ethics. So as you people know, I have given only one question from each unit. So here in this video I will explain what are the things you need to understand. Okay, blindly you can't write these answers ma. So I'll explain it how you need to prepare this notes. Okay, see, for first unit ma, whatever the type of question, there will be a definite question related to the concept of contract. Okay, if in your question paper, in that particular question, if you are seeing contract means, you need to compulsory write the meaning of contract, definition of contract. Okay, so what is the meaning of contract? A contract is nothing about the agreement between two or more parties. If one person and another person is making an agreement, that agreement is called contract. Okay, so which is legal relationship, it should have the legal relationship which is administrated by law. So what is the definition of contract ma? A law enforceable is a contract, an agreement enforceable by law is a contract. Whatever the agreement they have done which has the legal relationship, it is called a contract. Okay, so this is the meaning and definition ma. If in case for 2 marks, if they are asking any agreement means, every promise is an agreement. Whatever the promise we are doing, that is called agreement. No, in upcoming 3 months I will do this, all these things. Okay, I am giving an offer, you are accepting it. So agreement is nothing about the promise or offer or acceptance. Got it? If the concept of contract, if they are asking the types of contract means, these are the 5 types ma. Valid contract means which has the legal relationship between them. Yes, and next one, you are having illegal contract also we are having. For example, we both are doing agreement to murder somebody. Is that a legal contract? No, it is not a legal contract because it is illegal. Smuggling, drugs, this is all illegal only. No. Next, void contract, voidable contract, enforceable contract. Void contract is nothing about which cannot be accessed by the court. Yes, these are all points I have explained in detail in the explanation videos ma. Here I will not explain in detail, just I am sharing the side headings. If you don't know the meaning, you please watch our explanation video so that you will understand the concepts briefly. Okay, and if they are asking about the essential features means, meaning of contract, definition of contract, and you can write these things. Okay, when we will call the contract is a legal, it is a valid, when it should have offer and acceptance, it should have the legal relationship between them, lawful consideration, which is, it is nothing about the without fraud, without illegal. Yes, writing and registration should be there. Certainty, certain period of time, it should be the 1 year, 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, like that. Possibility of performance, the performance, whatever you are agreeing, whatever you are doing the contract, it should be performable. Like for example, within 1 day I can earn 10 crore rupees. Is it possible? No. So the possibility of performance should be there. Okay, then what is mean by breach of contract means ma, breaking down the contract in middle. Okay, when one party fails to perform its duties and performances, then the other party will be having the breakdown of the contract, that is called breach of contract, breaking down the contract in middle of the term. Okay, so what are the points they will ask the remedy shma? If one party is disabled to perform their party performances, then what are the rights we will have? We will ask for the damages, we will ask for the quantum merit as much as they have earned in that particular thing. Yes, injunction, these all things also I have explained in the explanation videos. If they are asking about the breach of contract means, contract, definition of contract, breach of contract, and these points. Got it? So related to the contract, we have discussed 3 topics: breach of contract, valid contract, and types of contract. This is unit number 1. Okay, in unit number 2, the first one, you are having the concept of contract of agency. If they are asking about the contract of agency, you can write this answer. What is contract of agency? Where one person called the another person to act all the acts. See, for example, here I have given a simple example ma. A appoints B to sell their products or goods in the market. So A will become the principal, B will become the agent. So simple, like they will perform as the commission based. Okay, I am hiring you to perform my task. So I will become the principal, you will become my agent. That is called contract of agency. Just we are doing the contract for the agent purpose. Okay, so what are the features of that you are having means, the first and foremost, they should have the agreement between agent and principal. We both should have the agreement. No, Yes, that is one of the feature. Next one, sound mind. Both should be major and it should have the legal consequences like sound of mind. Yes. Next, it should have the legal relationship. Lawful object means without any fraudulent act. It should be a fair act. Yes. Next, authority of agent. Who will be the authority of agents? Consideration is not necessary. Is nothing about money is not necessary for that purpose. Okay, so that is the features ma. So these all the points I have explained in the explanation videos, just watch that. Okay, or else if they ask about the bailment concept is also one of the important from unit number 2. What is mean by bailment means, for example, I am delivering certain goods to one person to another person. For example, I am sharing my goods to one person to another person. I'll become the bailer. The person who is receiving is called bailee. After completing the task, the goods will be returned or it will be destroyed. For example, leaving coats at dry cleaner. So when we are giving the clothes for laundry, we will transfer our goods. We are the bailer. They are the bailee. After washing it, they will return back our goods. That is called bailment. Got it? So what is the rights of bailee ma? We will have the right to compensation, right to expenses, right to sue for third party. Yes, for the person, they will have all these rights. As I have mentioned, 5 rights. They have a right to claim for damages also. Okay, then what is the duties? What are the things they need to perform? They need to return the goods. They need to return the profit. For example, I have sold my cow to you. After selling, the cow has delivered one baby. Okay, so that time the baby belongs to bailer only. Okay, so that is nothing about the giving back to the profit to the original person. Yes, do not mix the goods. They should not mix any goods. As I have given, same like that only they should return it back. Yes, so that like that you will have certain performances ma, as I have mentioned on the screen. Just be perfect with that point. I hope that you have understood the bailment concept. And one of the main important answer ma, differences between sale and agreement to sell, you need to learn it ma. There is nothing to write in that. So whatever you are having in the differences in your examination booklet, in your materials, prepare the differences between sale and agreement to sell. That is also one of the important concept. Next, you are having contract of indemnity. So why I am saying all these concepts means, whatever the type of concept you are having in the examination, you will able to attempt it, either it for 2 marks or long marks. Okay, so contract of indemnity is nothing about where one party promises to another party to pay their loss and debts. Okay, to pay their loss and damages, where one party is agreeing to pay another party, that is called contract of indemnity. For example, your company is in the loss. What I will give a promise that I will bear all your losses, don't worry. That is called contract of indemnity. So what is mean by contract of guarantee? Where when one person guarantees the opposite person to promise their damage for another person. Okay, so third party is called, whatever the third party is involving is called contract of guarantee. They are assuring the guarantee for your loss and damages. Yes, next one, negotiable instrument. A negotiable instrument is nothing about a promissory note or a bills of exchange or a check in order to pay either the bearer. So this is the things. So 2 marks, long marks, everything you will completely complete in this chapter ma. Bailment concept, contract of agency, differences between sale and agreement to sale, contract of indemnity, contract of guarantee, negotiable instrument. Okay, 2 marks, 8 marks, everything will be covered in these topics ma. Okay, now coming back to the unit number 3. In unit number 3, if the question is about the company means, so company meaning you need to write. A company is nothing about it which a company is registered under the Companies Act 2013. Every company should register under the Companies Act 2013 or any other company's laws as per the Indian contract. Okay, so what are the different types of companies we are having ma? Private company, public company, statutory company, unlimited liability company, limited liability company, foreign company, government company. So these are all the types of companies, no? So better you understand this one, and I have explained in detail about these types of companies in explanation videos. Types of companies means you need to include these types. Okay, next, if they are asking process of company means there are 4 things. First one, promotion. Next, you need to register, then you need to keep the capital, then you need to commence your business. This is the 4 stages of process to form a company. Got it? Then what is meant by shareholders? Shareholders are nothing about the part of owners or members of a company. The members of a company are called shareholders. They are the owners and they can act according to the Companies Act 2013. Then what are the shareholders meeting? If they are asking, means statutory meeting, annual meeting per year, whatever they are conducting, general meeting, generally they will conduct class meeting to discuss all the official information and these things. Yes, so types of shareholders meeting. If they are asking me shareholder meaning and shareholder types, you need to write in ma. Next one, laws relating to meeting and proceedings. If they are asking about any laws in third unit, you need to include this type of laws ma, like authority to call meeting. They can have the authority, they will have the right to call the meeting. Notice of meeting minimum 7 days it should be prior to the intimation. Next, the frequency of meeting, agenda, what is the purpose to do this meeting, chairman should be there, minutes of meeting, how many minutes they are doing. Yes, and along with that differences between articles of association and memorandum of association also. Differences also, if you want to learn, you can learn it. Okay, so that's about the unit number 4. Now unit number 3. Now coming back to the unit number 4, there is only one question related to the Consumer Protection Act 2019. Okay, what are the Consumer Protection Act we are having? How the Consumer Protection Act will be there? There are 3-tier residential redressal system. One will be in district level, second one will be state level, third one will be national or central level. That is called 3-tier redressal system. So consumer have certain rights to ensure that right to safety, right to choice, right to information, right to education, right to redressal. Yes, we are all having that rights. No. Next one, if they are asking about the other related laws, means you are having intellectual property rights. So patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, geographical indications. This all we have explained in the long intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights are the rights which will be conveyed to the owners, original creators, original innovators. Yes. Next, Cyber Law. Cyber Law Act 2000 will be relates to e-commerce, like cyber crimes, online crimes will be there. No, for that this law will be useful. Next, Competition Law. The Competition Law 2002 will be have the prevents the unfair trade, like illegal trading. For that this law will be useful. Real estate laws, you are having Fair Factories Act 2019, 1948. Factories Act related to the factory workers, whatever the industries. So like that you are having the different laws ma. Okay, next unit number 5. Unit number 5, there are 2 topics. One is business ethics, second one is CSR, corporate social responsibilities. Okay, definitely one question related topic you will get it ma. Business ethics is nothing about the moral principles you need to follow in your organization. So okay, like paying the tax on time. Yes, prevent unfair taxes. Yes, and it will ensures the when your company will build a trust, automatically it will have the long term success. For example, Ratan Tata company. So Tata Consultancy company is a very huge company which is very trusted companies. Yes or no? Trusted MNC company, because of their honesty, because of their fairly towards the society, because of their responsibility towards the society. Yes, so include this example ma, Ratan Tata Consultancies, about Ratan Tata sir. So you need to include it. Okay, so what are the key points you are having? So it will have the dynamic nature, it will prevent the unfair practices, ensures fairness, productivity increases. Yes, sustainable growth will be there. Like that you need to include it. Okay, next one you are having CSR, corporate social responsibility, means the company, whatever the business or company, is not just for profit, it is just for the welfare of the society also. For example, many of the companies will do the social service, free education and everything, like health camps and free hospitals. Yes, it is the corporate social responsibility. Yes, so for that if you are getting CSR answer, means try to include this key points. Okay, brand builds brand image, it will have the long term profitability, community development will be there. Yes, like that. Okay, and ma, in this particular B law subject, try to include this type of diagrams ma for this. Okay, in first unit or second unit, this type of diagrams. This is for fourth unit diagram. Try to draw this type of diagrams and flowcharts. Definitely 200% you will score O grade in this subject. Okay, if you are having any further doubts, let me know in the comment section, and let me know if you would watch this video fully or not, and how you felt about this video also. Please let me know. Okay, all the very best for the examination. See you all in next video. Bye bye everyone.